everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're all packed up. Cases are ready to go.
I'm saying our final goodbyes to the room.
There was a big thunderstorm in the night, wasn't there?
Well, I woke up.
to
Yeah,
it.
you were like, there's a big thunderstorm in the night.
But look at the flooding out here. So I'm not sure if you can see that car park. But first thing this morning, we couldn't even see any of those buildings. We couldn't see the end of the drive, so it's cleared a little bit.
So it's 7:10 and our flight is at 11 o'clock this morning, so we're going to get a taxi and hopefully it's going to be about half an hour again like it was on the way here.
Yeah, we'll report on the costs and how long it took when we get to the airport.
Yeah.
We're going to quickly nip down though because there's an alien. We've seen the alien spaceship. Is it the alien spaceship?
It's like an alien spaceship, yeah. We caught it just in the distance the other day, didn't we? And we're like, we have to go and see that.
Yeah, so I'm going to wait with the luggage and reception whilst Rich goes and videos that. Because you're the alien fan.
Yeah.
And then yeah, 7:30 get picked up, so we'll probably see you again
a bit later. Yeah, on the way to the airport.
So yeah, let's go.
Goodbye Toy Story Hotel. We'll miss you. Oh, it's busy down there. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna miss this lift so much.
Level 2, the lobby.
Thankfully, it's not raining today. We've got Woody and Bullseye there. And this was the area that we mentioned the other day that was just a whole lot of empty space. But I think there was characters meeting out here as well. But we're gonna take this ramp and hopefully it will take me down to the alien spaceship. And the ramp did take me down to the alien spaceship. How cool is that? So it's the Pizza Planet rocket with one of the aliens at the top steering. And it's just, again, just a random empty space. I mean, there's some seating area around here. And I just went down the slope just here. So I came out of the lobby, through where the characters were meeting, round here, down the slope, and here to the Green Aliens Pizza Planet rocket. So we've also got a alien on the side here navigating, and this looks like one of the planets that they've landed on. It's really cool, and there's an alien with a pizza there. So yeah, and there's an alien making a pizza. I see where they're going with this. They're like the process of making a pizza. And 3, 2, 1 pizza aliens blast off. Yes, that's really cool. I love it. And with the Toy Story clouds in the background, it'd be absolutely awesome to have a room with a view of this. Time to head back in and find Luke. I think he's checked out. So at times, oh, and there's also some characters, some Woody and Buzz here on the door. Loving the theming in this hotel. Here he is, chilling out on the sofas. I saw the aliens and the Pizza Planet rocket. It's good. Just waiting to see if our taxi's here. This is the concierge desk that we arranged our taxi at yesterday.
Look at the really cool concierge writing on top of the...
It's all the little details.
It's like Comic Sans. Shanghai Terminal 2.
Yeah.
It took 31 minutes to be precise. There was a bit of traffic and it just came to a complete stop. We were like, oh no.
I think the taxi driver was trying to manoeuvre himself as quickly as possible, so thanks taxi driver.
Yeah, it was like 30 seconds and it all moved, and it was 116 Chinese yen. So we're now going to go in and check in. All checked in. Bit worried when we first got in because our flight wasn't on the board at all.
Literally nowhere on the board was our flight. You saw the Virgin Atlantic one, which goes like 40 minutes after the BA one. The BA one wasn't there, so slight panic.
Yeah, so then we saw the British Airways check-in. We're like, can we go to London from here? And they're like, yeah, that's fine.
So no, not really sure why it wasn't on the board, but we're going.
Yeah,
we're checked in.
We're just going to see, before we go through security, just going to see if there's any shops. There was a little convenience store which didn't have anything of interest. It was mainly like drinks and ice creams, which is not really what we want.
No.
So we're going to have a quick wander on pre-security, then we're going to go through. Pre-security, definitely to allow time. It was about half an hour all in, wasn't it?
All in, we're half an hour, yeah.
So they actually put you through a security scanner on the way into the airport. Then you go through customs, then you go through bag check-in.
Quite a process.
We're just in a convenience store. So we're gonna go
we're going to go browsing here. Yep. Oh, look at all the pandas.
Oh, we actually got high chews.
Uh-oh, high chews. Whereabouts?
Oh, high chews. And they're only 10.
We've got our high chews, we've got this cute little basket, and we've managed to get pretty much every flavour they're doing in duty free. Memories from Japan, Pocky. These are actually really nice. I think it's a lychee flavour. Oh, we've got some Disney bits as well.
Little happy trip. I love Shanghai happy trip.
Little chocolates.
Little chocolates.
Yeah, nice heart-shaped one there of Mickey and Minnie. That's really cute. These are really intriguing, but I'm not sure I'm brave enough to try them. What do you think, Luke? I don't even know what these are. There's blue and there's orange.
You know what these are?
We know what they are. They're
I'm going to get some just because the thingy's really cool.
And then you've got these other packs here. I mean, it all looks, I'm sure it's really edible, but I'm just not sure what they are.
Chocolate, yan yan.
Oh, I love those.
Yan yan, Meiji. Yeah, Chinese.
Meiji, yeah.
You want some of them?
Is that strawberry one? Hello Kitty.
You get the strawberry one. What other flavour is it?
Is that like white chocolate? Milk?
You know what that one is? This one.
Maybe hazelnut.
I'll get this chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay, so I'm going to get the strawberry and Luke's going to get the banana and chocolate. And we've also got some drinks here as well. Oh, how cute are they? Panda Cookies.
They're cute.
How much are they?
18, so like £2.50 maybe. Should we get some?
I think we should get some in the basket. In they go. Whenever you come to any duty free, there's no escaping Toblerone. It's like the staple of duty free, even in China. And we've got Ferrero Rocher, and of course the huge Kit Kat bags as well. We found the Panda Store, so if you are a fan of pandas, this is the place for you. Look at all the cute pandas and their outfits. There are a lot of pandas in this store. Panda Central. Panda, panda, panda. Oh, cute panda.
You ever get it when you're in the airport and you've got a little bit of coin? Obviously you can't ever change coin back.
Yeah.
So we're now going to go and try and spend 9 yen.
Like just under £1?
Yeah, about £1.
Okay, that's going to be a bit of a mission.
So we've got access to the number 77 China Eastern Plaza Premium Lounge.
That's a bit of a mouthful. So we're going to head up these escalators.
After you.
Thank you, sir. Kind sir.
It might be a lot of airlines.
Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of airlines use this lounge.
So we found a seat in this heavily oversubscribed lounge.
It's not a very big lounge.
No, it's very crammed. And there's not a lot here, but it's fine. It might actually be nice to sit down by the gate soon.
Yeah.
We're going to walk down.
Heading down to the plane.
Heading to the gate. We're a bit early, but we want to kind of like walk a little bit because it's such a long flight.
Yeah. And there's our plane to take us home. And we're boarding in like 25 minutes.
So thank you so much for watching this vlog series.
It's been an amazing trip. So we're just chilling out around the airport right now before it's our final goodbyes now.
We're going up and down the moving walkway basically. But yeah, we had the best time in Shanghai, and we will shortly, by the time you watch this, probably it's not many days now until we go to California. and Hawaii.
The aim is to put all the Shanghai vlogs out before we go, isn't it?
Yeah. So please subscribe for more and comment, and we've loved all your comments and likes and everything. So thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, and if you're thinking about taking a trip to Shanghai, let us know in the comments as well, and let us know how your planning's going.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Board. Just got on. It's the same old plane. So it's good though, it's fine.
We're going to get some takeoff footage for you as well.
Yeah. So we're back chilling in our room now with the amazing backdrop.
Toy Story. I have to say, this hotel is fantastic. The theming is amazing. The room, we showed a lot of the room when we came in, and there's some alien elements. As Luke said, the backdrop is fantastic. So overall, we're really impressed with the Toy Story hotel.
Yeah, we thought we'd do a little review while it's fresh in our mind, because we're not going to get a chance to do a separate video. But obviously throughout these whole vlog series, hopefully it's answered questions you had. But our kind of top things, definitely book an on-site hotel.
Absolutely, yes, without a doubt.
The benefit of getting in early is massive. Just getting in that Disney Town entrance and getting in an hour before everyone else, we got so much done. Based on the research we did before we came, we knew that was going to be a plus, but until we actually got here and experienced that separate entrance, we really do. We valued that so much. Yeah, so on our planning vlog, which if you haven't seen, we'll link it below, we talked about how much we paid and all that detail. Yeah, so what's been the best things for you?
Best thing for me, I mean, obviously the castle to start with is, we've said this so many times when we were in the park, but it's just absolutely stunning. The size of it is just wow, it's just absolutely huge. Yeah, so Shanghai Disneyland, you have to visit. If you're a Disney fan, yeah, it's a must do. That is 100% our advice. Must do, yeah. The rides are out of this world. Yeah, they're like upgraded rides. Like, I mean, if we think about Pirates of the Caribbean, we've always had that traditional idea of Pirates of the Caribbean in the ones that we've experienced so far. But in Shanghai, they've just taken it to another level, and we were just so impressed with it. Yeah, and not just in general, like Disney rides. Like, it's like, I know in Walt Disney World, Flight of Passage is so popular and it's such a kind of leading ride. But what Shanghai have done here with the likes of Tron and Pirates and Buzz is they've made those rides just as good. Like, it's amazing. Yes. So yeah, Tron 7 times we managed. We did manage Tron 7 times. We had our little morning tradition, didn't we, where we would go straight to Tron, and it worked well for us, and it was a fantastic way to start the day. And the ride vehicle in itself is just amazing. It's something I've never experienced before, and I don't think you have either. No, and it's so excited for it coming to Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. So for us, knowing that Disney World is somewhere we visit more often, it's so exciting knowing that ride's coming there. Yes. Because it is out of this world. It really is. Yeah. Buzz is just so modern. Like, I'd love to see them update some of the buzzes to that. Yeah. Because it is Tomorrowland. It is the future. Yeah. And the targets and the shooting guns, they're also up to date and responsive, and so pleased. I got Galactic Hero twice, I think. Yeah. I think 3 times. 3 times, maybe. Yeah. I would definitely say the Voyage to the Crystal Grotto was a highlight as well for me. Yeah. What about you? Definitely do it night time as well as daytime, because it's so good. And it's kind of a cross between Le Pays de the Conte de Fées, which is a French storybook one, which they have in Disneyland, California as well. Yeah. Which we're hoping to go on when we go. Yeah. But it's like a journey through story book, Disney films. But it kind of feels like you're on a Jungle Cruise type boat. Yeah, on a Jungle Cruise type boat, and we went on it during the day and during the night, so definitely experience it both during the day and night, because it just brings to life the stories and the journey in different ways. Yeah. So it's a really amazing ride. Yeah, so dining wise, we have struggled with dining. That is one of probably the difficult things. We did expect it, because the menus are very different. Yes. It is obviously catering, and the majority of guests here are Chinese. So
you know, everything is catered for them, and we don't mind. We're not complaining about it.
No.
We managed to find options like Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Obviously with dietary needs.
Yep, so in case you're not aware, I have Crohn's disease, so it makes it a little bit more challenging than normal to find things and foods for me that work well, especially being so close to flying on a long haul flight. I have to be super careful about what I eat and drink, and we just found it a little bit restrictive for personal reasons in the park.
Yeah, because sometimes the food is cooked obviously in a different way. It has more spice to it or some chili in it or whatever, and it's not always obvious. But overall, the like Remy's patisserie was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. So we had like donuts and muffins and things, so that was really good.
Yeah, some sweet treats and stuff have been really easy to find.
Stargazer's Grill was another place where they did like burgers, and like tonight on our last night we just went in and had some fries, which was just absolutely fine for us.
Yeah, so no, really good time.
Really good
100% recommend it. It's really good value for money when you factor in the cost of the park tickets. We feel like 3 days was actually probably not enough.
Yeah, I would have liked another day.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we didn't do some of the shows. So we didn't do the Tarzan show, which we wanted to do, and we didn't see the parade, mainly because we had 2 days where it was chucking it down when the parade was on.
Yeah.
So you know, we could have got it in if it had not been raining, but I suppose you need to plan for that.
And I think the other ride we didn't do was Roaring
Roaring
Rapids?
Rapids.
Yeah, just because of the weather over the last day or so. I know we were wet anyway, but it was just one of those rides where we just didn't get round to doing. So that extra day would have allowed us to do that for sure, and done some of the shows.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing just to note, there are some cultural differences here. So something that was a bit of a surprise for us coming from obviously the US parks, it is very different, and very different to Tokyo as well. It's complete contrast. So we mentioned it a little bit in the vlogs, but queuing is difficult. People do push in a lot, so you might have one family member go in and the whole family push through, and it won't be an excuse me, it will just be a push, or if there's a gap they'll just come through. And personal space,
yeah. So if you're someone that just doesn't like people up close to you, I feel like they don't mean it in a negative way. I just think it's a cultural difference, and it's just how people behave over here.
But they'll be right up against your back, like literally like on you, breathing on you. They don't, you know, the locals don't put their hand over their mouth when they cough, so they'll just cough into the back of your neck. So some of those things did get to us in the lines, but we literally had to just try and zone out, and it wasn't always the case. Some guests were very respectful, and because we had fast pass for a lot of our rides,
we did have a lot of rides, yeah.
Obviously there's a couple of things we saw that you don't see every time, and we're not going to deny that we're not going to leave them out because you may see them, but
yes.
Kids obviously weeing in the park and in the bin, I know we mentioned it, it was funny at the time, but kind of gross. So bring some anti back, because people just cough and sneeze everywhere, but it doesn't reflect on the park as a whole.
No. And
it hasn't spoiled the experience for us. But it is. Was there anything else? Smoking was not too bad, actually.
Smoking wasn't too
in
bad.
The park.
In the
Disney
park.
Town is bad. But
Disney Town was quite bad. In the park there are smoking areas, but there are only a couple of occasions where we thought to ourselves, oh, we can smell smoke.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like throughout our whole time there. So
Yeah.
that wasn't too bad.
And you only got almost spat on once. So people do spit a lot on the floor, and we're walking through Disney Town and this lady just literally spat right in front of Rich, and it was like an inch away.
But these are the things that we would rather be honest and say that we've witnessed these things, because if you were to go to Shanghai Disneyland and us not say these things, then you'd be a little bit shocked.
Yeah, not every park is perfect, and each park has their own issues.
Yes.
But we just wanted to mention it because that's what we've seen. But it wouldn't put us off coming back.
Yeah.
We 100% would come back.
Yeah, there's just a couple more things that's just come to mind. The restrooms. Some of the restrooms in the park itself are beautifully themed. Specifically, the ones in Toy Story Land, they were like, was it the Green Army Men type theming?
Really cool.
But they have Western toilets and the Chinese toilets. So there's a mixture between the two. And from our experience, the Western toilets were always free.
Yeah, and clean, and no issues at all. So no, really nicely kept. So no issues with the toilet.
And the other thing to mention is the merchandise. So
yeah, we were really disappointed.
We were honestly disappointed with the merchandise. We've been to Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea, and we were kind of expecting it to be maybe on the same level, but it wasn't.
It's nowhere near. No, unfortunately, we didn't spend as much as we thought. It was actually really quite expensive for the merch.
Yeah.
And overall, the cost of food and everything here has been, we felt, expensive for what it is.
Yes.
It is Disney, but it was expensive.
You expect to pay more for Disney, but even with that in mind, for us, it felt quite dear.
Yeah, so we'll do a merchandise haul, which if we've already done it, I'll link it below. We did buy some nice things, but
Oh yeah, there were some amazing things still.
on the whole, it was not as good as we were expecting.
No.
Nowhere near Tokyo level.
Yeah.
So yeah. So for us, I think we're going to hopefully come back in the future.
We've definitely said we will come back in the future. It's not somewhere where we've completely ruled out we will never come back. We had an amazing time. There are some amazing rides. We saw some amazing cast members, and the whole experience and the hotel is just fabulous.
Yeah, just to touch on the language as well. Generally, it's been okay. A few times, you know, there has been a language breakdown, and it's been fine. We've muddled through. You may need to speak to sort of 3 or 4 different cast members till they find someone that does speak English. And they normally look at you and then sort of say, right, hold on. And they usually have, like, in each area, an English who can speak some English.
Yeah.
But it is still broken English. So, you know, that is one thing to factor in, is that some basic Chinese, or even just having a translation tool or something.
Yeah, we made the effort to say like hello and thank you, because when you come to a different country, it's just respectful to learn maybe a few basic words. So we came with those words. We pointed to things on menus, but sometimes even when we pointed to things, it was wrong, which, you know, it's not the end of the world, but it's just an experience that we had.
Yeah, I think the only struggle you'd have is vegetarian stuff is very limited, but you could muddle through. And if you have dietary requirements, I think you would definitely need to get those typed into Mandarin or in Chinese.
Yes.
Mandarin Chinese beforehand, so that you can show, I've seen it online where you can get a card which shows it, like I have an allergy, and at least it makes sure it's covered.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I hope that review was really helpful.
Hopefully, yeah.
But yeah, 100% worth a trip, and get out here to Shanghai and see some different Disney parks.
It's worth the visit, definitely. It's been an amazing trip.
Yeah, so we're heading home tomorrow.